Hello everyone, this is Maheo over here at Sacred Kernel, and I'm here with an urgent message from Spirit to a divine feminine out there, pulling for a specific divine feminine energy. So if you identify as a divine feminine, please continue watching and see if this resonates with you. I haven't really looked at these cards. I just revealed these, but I haven't really delved into them or looked at them yet, and then I haven't seen these. I also want to have some other decks on the side here in case I need to pull for clarification. I just anticipate that I will, because I'm already sensing that there's some complexity to this energy, but let's just get right into it. Okay, yeah. So we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so we have a decision. Oh, the Four of Wands. Three of Cups. 9. Ooh, the 9 of Cups. The World. The Hanged Man, upright. Okay, we got our first reverse card, the Fool in reverse. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So if all these cards are so happy, why do I feel this sense of, there's a little bit of a heaviness in my chest, like this is not something as carefree as all of these cards appear to be. I feel like there's something that is pulling you in two directions here. And it's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of energy. Okay, let's get into the advice from Spirit, which are these oracle cards. Here, I'll pick them up because they're kind of small. Empowerment. Okay, so do you see all the mermaids here? And then we have our beautiful winged mermaid. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. So maybe, do you see her? This feels like it's you, right? Like here you are. Maybe you were hiding your wings for quite some time. You were hiding that you're a little bit special from everybody else because you were afraid that they wouldn't understand or they wouldn't accept you. I don't see another winged mermaid in this picture, do you? I don't see one. In fact, they all look quite different from her. Like they have the little, the stripe, little fishy stripe, tiger stripe, and their fins and everything. She's got her fins, but she's a different color. Her hair is different. She's not stripy like them. She's got these wings. It's like, but look at them. Do they look like they're bothered? No one's pressed here. Look at her. She's gorgeous. So it's kind of like this card feels like Spirit's trying to tell you that you don't need to be afraid to show your true self, to show your true colors, because you're going to shine more brightly. Not only will it not be the end of the world, not only will, people not judge you as harshly as you may be fearing, but people are going to like you more for it because they're going to see how beautiful that is. They're going to say, oh my God, I've never seen a winged mermaid before, I don't know. There's a joke in there somewhere about fly fishing, but okay. Then we have Blessed Change. A major life change brings you great blessings. So I like this card because look how happy she is. Do you see that? That's joy. She's joy. She's joyful, but she's upside down. So this just reminds us, right? The Spirit trying to remind us that even when there's change and things are topsy-turvy, no, that's just Spirit making room for something new, something better, as long as you keep your faith, right? Just believe and trust that through this trial, there's going to be a reward after it. And as long as you're faithful, then there will be a reward. That change is not a bad thing. It means that you're ready to level up. That's what change means. You can't level up and have everything stay the same. Something's got to give. So look at her. She's like, finally, my change is happening. Finally, my whole world is being broken down so that it can be rebuilt better. Look at her. I think she's proud of herself for how far she's come. Self-employment. Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm chuckling a little bit because look how different the art is between these two. That is quite a night and day difference. Maybe this is you, Divine Feminine, returning to your more artistic roots. Maybe you are healing that inner child. You are feeling free. You're letting your inner wild child be free. Look at her releasing those pearls into the ocean. I think this is going to be you starting a new business. All right, let's see what it says. It says, you're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So are you an empath or a light worker, Divine Feminine? Are you contemplating starting your own spiritual business or using your talents for the betterment, right, for the greater good of everyone else? I mean, it sounds like if that's what you're contemplating, Spirit is encouraging you to go for it, go for it for sure. Because look at her, right? Let's see if I can zoom in on her face. You can see, focus. Okay, yeah, look at her face. Not only is she like happy, but she's kind of smirking a little bit. She's kind of like cheeky. She's cheeky about it. She's all, you guys wait till you get a load of this, y'all haven't seen me yet. And here she is releasing her, luminous pearls. Look at them. They're like shiny and glowing and perfectly round. She's releasing them out into the ocean. And she's also, look at her, like she's glittering as well. She's just effervescent. I love that. Okay. Breaking it down. This is a decision, though, okay? It's a decision, and this card, while it does usually refer to marriage or a wedding ceremony or something like that, I want to get clarification on this because it could also mean just really like a smooth, symbiotic, like business opportunity or other type of relationship or partnership. This is a coming together where it's like we're clinking the champagne glasses together, but we clink champagne for weddings, but also for good business opportunities or positive journeys and things like that as well. So we want to get some clarification on that. Underneath we have the World and the Hangman. Okay, so I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. It seems like you have a really strong, like important life decision to make, okay? And you have strong feelings about both sides, like you're really torn here. You're trying to look at all sides, all possible sides of this particular situation, but there's some that look equally good, and then you start getting in your head and you get the analysis paralysis, and it's just life doesn't stop. Life doesn't stop for you to like sit there and plot out, map out, make a chart out of all the different possible endings and outcomes and who they're going to affect, and who's going to be there at the end and in the middle and who's going to do what, and just it doesn't wait for you for that. So, and you still have to make a decision at the end of the day, and even like not making a decision, like thinking about it, is kind of a decision. So it's it's okay. I feel like I'm kind of tapping into your energy a little bit. But we're going to get some clarification on this. We're going to get some clarification on this. We're going to get some more detail on it and hopefully get some answers and some guidance for you. So fret not. I'm going to take a breath. Okay, so moving on to this other side. What we have here is, it looks like on the surface, and really, more so than the surface, even a little bit deeper than the surface, you've got everything under control. My divine feminine friend. This Three of Cups here. So this Three of Cups, especially with the victory wreath around here, the way it's sitting here upright, and also piggybacking off of these cards, it makes me feel like you have a lot of opportunities. Like, that you have multiple strong opportunities, and you're fully capable of accomplishing any one of those paths. Okay? It's when you have so many choices, like when you have just two choices, it's almost like, okay, maybe I can flip a coin, but if you have three choices or more choices than that, then it becomes almost like exponentially more complicated, because there's that many more factors, right, to consider. But this Nine of Cups right here is Spirit absolutely confirming that you are completely capable. All right, you have a great foundation here. You're optimistic towards the future. Like, you're not crazy, you're not. You're just you really are just trying to do the best that you can, and you're trying to be as wise as you can with the resources that you've built, with the rewards that you've gotten from Spirit already. Like, you're just trying to make the right call. And Spirit is recognizing that, and also, giving you some support and confirmation on that. Like, you are on the right track, my dear. Like, don't fret so much. Don't fret about fretting, because really, when you have so much at risk, or you really are truly grateful for what you have in your life, so grateful that you don't want to make a wrong call with it, how can Spirit fault you for that? Do you understand? Like, yes, there's a line where it can be too much when it's repeatedly an issue, but look at how much you have. If it was truly like an issue, like a real issue, like a real, you need to go get some help for it issue, then you wouldn't have all this. You wouldn't have it. So because you have all this and you're taking this seriously, right? Spirit's just trying to give you a little bit of a pat on the back, a pep talk on it. Like, look, you can do this. Just breathe, right? Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of making a tough call just because of certain factors, right? You are fully capable of picking any one of these and making any one of them the best. Down here we have the Fool in reverse. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Do you have this business? Do you have a business plan in mind, Divine Feminine? If you have a business plan in mind and you've thought of how you're going to do it, and you've thought of the stuff that you'd have to decorate it, and you've thought of how you'd market it, and you've thought of all this stuff, and you even casually looked at the business applications and all that stuff that you got to do, then do it. What are you waiting for doing it? It kind of feels like, and I am going to get some clarification right after this, but just cursory, just my initial reaction from this is that I feel like you have the conflict here. Some of the complexity is that you have multiple great options, that you are fully capable of succeeding in, but you don't want any of them. You don't want any of them. Instead, what you want to do is start your own business. You want to start your own business. You want to invest in yourself. And you know what? I don't know. I kind of like, maybe I'm the wrong person to ask, but I'm like, more power to you. Go for it. But let's go ahead and get some clarification. Let me just. I'm going to pull 3 cards, please, Spirit. Can you give me 3 cards, please, for the Ace of Swords and this 4 of Wands? These two, the Ace of Swords and the 4 of Wands, this decision about this union or this contract. Okay. Okay. All right. So the 5 of Hearts, this is how someone, here, sorry. This is like how someone is looking over your shoulder, right? They're jealous of you, okay? This is like something coming to an end. And then this one is a boon. So what I feel like is coming off of here is what you're going to do is you're going to see an opportunity for what it really is, okay? You're going to see that someone is one of these offers, there's an offer coming in or an offer that you're considering that is a false offer, okay? Someone is only trying to trap you. They're only trying to limit you and your success, okay? They think that, you know, I don't know if it's like someone who wants to be a business partner with you, but they're like low-key competing with you, and they feel like they always want to be like you guys are equal partners, but somehow they're like they want to be a little bit more, like a little bit senior or something, or just a little bit higher title, or just some BS like that. Or if it's like someone's trying to offer you a position, or maybe like you're at a job and you've been thinking for a while now that you deserve a raise, or you're going to go somewhere else, and then, you know, your boss comes in with this like, oh, yeah, you know, I'll give you a promotion, but it's you know, mostly like a title change, but, you know, you do get like a little extra 150 on your Christmas bonus, you know, it's something like that, like a breadcrumb offer. And, you know, there is good in that, because it's like if you have, you know, years put in at the company, you know, or something, and it's like, okay, well, if I stay one more year, then now I'm going to bump up my vacation that I get, and then I still get that extra one, you know, like now you're thinking, oh, can I settle for that? But really it's like, I mean, I think Spirit is always challenging us, like, to be honest with ourselves. Are you really happy with settling? Are you really happy with living with less than your full potential that your soul is, like, you know, put here to try and achieve? Are you really going to be happy with that? Because if the answer is yes, then, I mean, that's what free will is, right? That's what free will is for. But if you feel like this is not you're going to be your main source of happiness, and you're one of those people that wants to really see how happy you can be by the end of your life, how happy you can make your high point, then this offer is probably not the one. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but I feel like this is what this is saying to me, that someone is only offering you this, or this particular opportunity is something that's less than what you deserve, okay? It just is. And the reason why it's less than what you deserve is because someone doesn't want to see you shine, okay? They know that you're capable of more, and they're trying to hold you back. Okay. Sorry about that. My son came in and asked me something. Okay, so let's get 3 for the World and the Hanged Man. Okay, maybe some advice to help you gain perspective on which path is the correct, true path, or which path maybe holds more, you know, at the end of the day, the best good or the greater good appeal. What kind of details can we have on that? All right, so the five of spades is kind of like there's a trial, but a victory after a trial, okay? And then we have the king and queen of diamonds. So the king and queen together, this feels like a couple, specifically like a couple together. I mean, I suppose it could be like if this is truly just like a business work situation, that this is maybe like a male superior and a female superior that work closely in tandem with one another, kind of like a work wife, work husband situation. The reason why I keep entertaining this business is one, because advice includes self-employment, but also just the fact that they have these the diamonds, that they're the diamond suit as well. Diamonds really do they're like the physical, material wealth suit of them. Typically, the king and the queen are blonde individuals, and they're extroverted individuals. So this could very well be, superiors at your business, at your workplace. They're loud, they're gregarious, they know how to schmooze, they're salesmen, they're higher ups. I think that these are connected. I think this is the same scenario. I'm feeling they don't want your talent out the door. They don't want your talent walking away. They feel like they've invested so much into you, and it also feels very like, those people that work so much that that they just like, they jokingly say, oh, we spend more time here than we do at home. This is really like home, and they're like only halfway joking. And so they take it really personally when like somebody, has to quit, or they need to move, or there's, they get sick. Like they take it just like to a ridiculous level. It's like, you ain't the company. But these people, because they have sacrificed so much to get where they've gotten, they do kind of feel like they are the company. This is what they've had to tell themselves, unfortunately, to, make it seem like, oh, it's okay that my personal life is lacking. Oh, it's okay that I've, hurt or lied to or, neglected my loved ones, because I'm providing for them they just like lied to themselves over and over. I mean, it's not your problem. It's not your problem, but I mean, it may help you have a little just kindness to understand them. But like they just, it's, but yeah, this is what they're jealous about. They're jealous that you have this opportunity, or you're even like the type of person. They're jealous that you're the type of person who's even considering breaking free and trusting your own talents, because they could never do it. They are so scared of success, right? Because clearly they are successful. They're capable of success, but they're so scared of really like breaking out and having their own success that they would rather blend their identity with their workplace, and call that success. And maybe these people are older, because even though I said blonde, really it just means like fair haired. So they could very well have, white or gray, silver hair, or they could be blonde, or light, and I'm thinking anything that's like, from light brown all the way to silver, that's kind of what's like fair. But Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. I'm gonna pull some of the traditional tarot just for some advice from spirit for you too, because we just to kind of bridge them. Um, let's get some detail for your options and what spirit has to say. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Well, how do I say this? Hmm. How do I say this? Divine Feminine, you should you should really make sure that you're taking time to reconnect with spirit and meditate. Um, Make sure that you stay grounded. Do what you need to do, like take a spiritual bath or shower or a walk or journal or drink some tea or just go be by yourself or something, because you're going to be challenged. All right. You need to be solid in knowing what you're capable of and your connection to spirit, and know that how far you've come, because you're going to have to deal with some deceit, a betrayal by a young, fair-haired individual, male. I'm sensing this is maybe someone that you are involved with. I want to say this is kind of like, if this is someone that you're actually romantically involved with, it doesn't feel very serious. It feels very casual. It could very well be someone who's like a friend with benefits, or even a flirty coworker, or it could be. I'm really getting just kind of like a. It's not just like a purely like friend vibe here, but there's something going on with this person. But like, rest assured, this individual is shady. Okay. If when I was trying to flesh out my description here of this energy, whoever you were thinking of, that's probably who we're talking about here. And you're suspicious that they're shady. They are. Okay. They are shady. That's what Spirit's trying to tell you here. You have options. Um, you have options, but if you're grounded, you'll be able to see which one of these cups is one that has good clean water, and which, like, all of the rest of them pretty much are dirty in some way. There's one, like there's actually is like one there actually is one answer, one real answer. Okay, let's expand on this. I kind of want to put it all together. Okay. Okay. Here, I put these guys like this so you can kind of see the separation between the 5 and the 2. Okay, so the 9 of Diamonds. 9 of Diamonds is like a. This is a beneficial card for new business. It also could indicate like an unexpected influx of money. It's a lot of diamonds here. So this is not just like finding a 20 on the ground. This is actually a chunk of money. 7 of Diamonds is not a happy card. I'm sorry, 7 of Hearts. Did I say 7 of Diamonds? My goodness. Okay, so 7 of Diamonds actually is like hurdles in work. So maybe like honorable mention to that. But truthfully, the 7 of Hearts is also not a happy card. And an easy way to kind of like remember that is, you see how we have this big old clump of Hearts over here, and then we have the two that are kind of separate over here. This division is important. This kind of like asymmetry is important to acknowledge because it's an imbalance. There's something missing here. What is that? Okay, so what this is the follow through. Okay, there's something that's going to fall through. You feel me? Lastly, we have the Three of Diamonds. Three of Diamonds is kind of like, it could be like a public scene, or it could actually mean like legal trouble. Okay? I feel like I need to pull, I'm going to pull three more on this just so I can get my details here. Okay, so we have, ooh. So what this looks like is, this is dependent on your choice, Divine Feminine. Sorry, here. The Seven of Clubs is kind of like a card where I imagine imagine like a workaholic or someone who's always on call. Like their business life goes great, but then their personal life goes down a little bit. The Ace of Hearts usually means like a new partnership, and then the Five of Diamonds is like it's kind of like a happy, like a balance card, happy home and business. The way that you have both these guys right here, this is indicating to me that this is really dependent on what you choose to do with your free will here, Divine Feminine. You can choose, the path that Spirit's trying to give you signs and signals to choose. And if you do, then you're going to get this. You're going to get that total balance where it's happy home and happy business. You're just going to be in total balance, and it's all money. It's all glittering diamonds. Okay? Think like how you have the five elements in balance, right? Earth, air, fire, water, spirit together. This new opportunity, if you choose this new opportunity, that's what you're going to get. But if you choose the wrong new opportunity, what you're going to get is just continued imbalance, right? Lots of stress without all the happiness that comes with the Five of Diamonds. Okay? It kind of feels like too, if you don't take this leap with a happy heart, where you're doing it for yourself, if you leave this situation, or you pick something out of a negative emotion like spite or fear or anger, or just like feeling guilt tripped into it, if you pick the decision based on that, then it's gonna fail. You're gonna be just as sick as you've ever been. You're not going to be fulfilled, and you're going to keep on this karmic cycle. It really feels like Spirit's trying to urge you to take a leap of faith. Okay, we can bring it right back to our oracle advice, which was a major life change brings you great blessings. So don't be afraid of change. Don't stay stagnant just because you are afraid of advancing. What, are you just going to be afraid? You're going to just be afraid your whole life? You could do that. Some people do that. But, you're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. While some people might have to choose to stay in a karmic situation, through the fault of their own actions, or maybe, a generational trauma or karmic cycle that they need to work through, while they may need to stay stuck in this life, you specifically, Divine Feminine, you don't have to. You are fully capable of breaking free from that. There's nothing tying you down. And it really seems like if you do choose to let it all be free, then you're going to be rewarded by Spirit. It seems like that's what they want you to do. Like, this is your confirmation that if you've been thinking about starting a business, that is what Spirit wants you to do. All right, let's get some Rider-Waite, some of that traditional tarot. Can I get 3 cards, please, Spirit, for this situation? Can we help get some clarity or some advice on how to find that epiphany, how to feel really the most confident in our decision here. Okay, wow. Do you see how all these cards are in the reverse? That's crazy. We also have a 6. Oh, sorry, oh my goodness. a 6, and a 9. So you might want to also look up that angel number as well. 669. All right. The 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, 6 of Wands is a victory card. 6 of Wands in reverse means that victory has not yet been achieved, but it's a possibility. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the 9. So the 9 of Wands, by the way, is giving me the sense that, okay, this card is like someone who is like battle hardened. They're battle tempered. Like, they know how to survive. They keep on winning. Look at all these victories behind them, and they're still ready to keep going. Like, they're strong, really strong at this point. Okay. But in reverse makes me feel like you're still battling. Okay. You're not slowing down. Okay. But you are still in the thick of it. And then this guy right here, reversals really just mean like a nuance on the base of the card. The base of the card, this is like a gift, a charity, like, financial gain, success, acclaim, support, public support, that kind of stuff. Good publicity, etc. This situation right here, this one is like, okay. Let me just form it all together, and so I can say it clearly. You are so close, Divine Feminine. You are so close to the end of this trial. This is the last hurdle. You must make the correct decision here. You must make the correct decision here and take a leap of faith. I know that you're struggling right now to pull the trigger on this. I know you are. I can feel it. I can feel it all the way from here. But Spirit's trying to tell you that this is divinely guided, okay? This is divinely guided. Your victory will be assured if only you are willing. If only you are willing to end this battle. You're kind of prolonging it, and you can't keep doing that, because, I mean, really, like, after a certain point, it's like you keep prolonging it, and then what, right? Then if you're not doing anything, Spirit has to send in another challenge. They have to start applying pressure on the situation, so you really start feeling it, Right now, you're sitting in this energy. Things are okay, like you're in a comfortable contemplation point. You have a lot of power, and you don't have to really like risk that much at this point. But if you don't make a decision, or you just settle, then you're not going to get that assured victory. I mean, you might not lose per se, but you're not going to get that assured victory, Um, hmm, hmm, hmm. I'm gonna get three more. I'm gonna pull three more. Three more, please, Spirit. Let's just talk about this. Ooh. Well, the Three of Swords in reverse is really the best. Okay? This is actually, this is coming through so clear for me. Spirit is saying, look, I already gave you the seed. Okay? The seed it's in your court. The ball is in your court now, Divine Feminine. Here. Like, boom, I gave it. You're holding on to it. Okay? You're holding on to it because if you're afraid of the pain of the transition. But you have to remember that change is transformation. Burn it all down. Burn it all down so that the phoenix can rise. You can build it back better, you know? I mean, it doesn't, not literally burn it all down. Please don't go burning stuff, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay for some things to feel like they're crumbling because how else are you going to have room for new stuff? You got to get rid of some stuff to make room for new stuff. That's basically what we're saying. And the fact that the Three of Swords is here in reverse is really kind of showing, like, Spirit is telling you, like, all of these fears that you have about embarking on this adventure, this is shadow work that you need to address. You need to address this. But, you're capable of doing it. Do you see that? This is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. But the Nine of Wands already came out. Okay? This will be you. This is you now. You're so close. You're only 2 wands away from being there. Okay, let's move on over here and sorry, I have some I have some internal words for this particular jack, but let's get 3 cards for this jack. Okay. This makes me feel a little bit better, Divine Feminine, because you know exactly who this is. You know exactly who this Joker is. And you know what you gotta do. And yeah, it hurts. Okay? Yes, it hurts. But you know it's the right call. And I know that you... Well, I feel like I know you already, but I understand that you are not looking for a conflict right now. You're not looking to bring up this negativity right now, but you know it's the right call. And I would just urge you to remember that holding on to someone when it's not the right call is really a disservice to them. And maybe you guys are not super close, but in spirit, if you're holding on to someone, then you are kind of affecting their energy in a negative way as well. How are you spreading light and joy and like positive vibes if you are like secretly pulling on someone else's energy? Especially if you know that there's not any good reward or, fruit or happiness coming from this connection. It's like, why keep nursing it? Why? Maybe that's also some shadow work you need to do. Is like, maybe there's a little bit of a codependent issue, but I mean, really, like, you know what to do. The reason why I say that too is the King of Swords, this guy, he does not play games. Okay, neither does the Queen, but this guy is like logic rules. He is firmly logical. Okay, he just knows. He knows what he knows, and he doesn't care who's crying about it because the truth is the truth. You better buck up, Buttercup, because this sword, it cuts. And he's such a lover of truth that he don't care if he gets cut as well, because that's what he lives by. He lives by that. Logic above all else. So this just tells me that you are totally clear on what the correct call is, but you're not you're not in this energy where you're like, all right, cut it off then. We'll cut it. Well, then just cut it off. You're not that. You're like, ah, it hurts. It hurts to do that. And which means that you're, you know, like just like a regular, a normal person, you know. Not to say that this kind of logical energy isn't normal, you know. I just feel like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, right? You're sensing the resistance and making the call, even though you know it's right. But you know it's right. You know that this will bring balance. You know that this is the rebirth that you need. You know that this really would be the best call for everyone involved. It's just to cut it off, and that's what's going to restore. Like, they're going to have their peace, you're going to have your peace. It may be like one of those situations where people are just kind of, you know, they're just really kind of addicted to each other's energy, and it's not healthy, and it's not helping anybody, so why keep it going? All right, 3 more cards, please, actually, on the situation. Just some strength, some advice maybe on how we can pull through this difficult call. Okay. So here, this might be some good, the help that you need. So do you see this? When he came out with this 4 of, the 4 of clubs. The 4 of clubs is like a betrayal card, and this is the betrayal. I see it right here. I see it clear as day. He's coming in saying that he's going to be there and support you no matter what. He's going to be there and like be your partner. He's got your back. He don't got nothing. All right? I'm telling you right now, he don't got nothing. And he's over here pretending to be this like, "Oh yeah, you know, go for it. I hear you. You're so, you got, like, I'll be right there. We'll do it together." Like, he's saying all that stuff, but it is a lie, okay? He's totally weak. If it's like a coworker a work friend that you have, and you're like, "I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to quit today." And they're like, "Oh, yeah, you know, yeah, babe, like," sorry about that. I don't know why my phone cut out, but it's like, I was just in the middle of saying, like, he's just like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna quit with you. We're gonna do this together. Let's get out of here." He, like, on that day, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna walk in like with the plan that you guys made up over margaritas, and you're gonna walk in like on the day, like to the plan, to the T, and you know, do the whole spiel. And when it's his turn to be like, "And I quit too," he's gonna like just be crickets. He's gonna be like, "Oh, what? What? I had no," you know, he's gonna just like totally play it off. So this offer of like solidarity is a false offer. There is no firm foundation in it. It is all built off of like a faulty foundation here, okay? There's no structure to that at all. He don't got nothing, okay? He don't got your back. Okay, and then let's go over here and discuss this new opportunity, right? This thing you're contemplating here. I really feel like you already like have a plan. Boom. Oh my God, the Fool again. This one is upright. But do you see this? The Fool again. We have the Page of Pentacles below and the Page of Wands. Both the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands can be used for a business venture or a new opportunity, you know, card. They both can have that meaning. Do you understand this? Like, the Fool is out here twice, and you have 2 new opportunity cards here. And you have this 3, okay? The 3 of Pentacles. Did that come out already? No, I'm tripping. But still, like, this card is one that is like you can, of building something, right? You have the blueprints that you're working on, making this come to life. There's like you already have like an outline of a plan, you know, but there's still a lot of work to be done, no doubt. But it seems like this is really truly like the Spirit is telling you to go for it. I'm gonna get 3 more cards just because I want to. Okay, we got 2, and then, oh wow, okay, yeah. Listen, Spirit is saying not only do you need to do this, but you need to do it alone, Divine Feminine. There's no partner that's gonna give you what you need right now. You have it all. You already have all of it. Where's my 9? Oh my goodness. sorry, I'm all excited here, but like, look, you already are the 9. You already are the 9. The 10 is you actually doing this project. The 10 is the project being born, being worked on. You have everything that you need. This came out in the reverse. There's no partner that's going to give you what you need. You already have 9. The 10th is the project. And then we have this guy, these two together. So Spirit is saying, like, look, I know you're not an idiot. It's not going to be easy. Yeah, it's not going to be easy to do that, but it's what you have to do. And I really think, it's going to be for the best, because I mean, I'm entrepreneurial myself, sis, so I totally vibe that. It's like, at the end of the day, when you build your empire, you're going to be the boss that's like making your husband sign the prenup. Okay? That's who you're going to be. You're going to be the CEO. Why would you want to share that with anybody out the gate? Just believe in yourself. Clearly, you are talented. Otherwise, you wouldn't have these jealous, mofos trying to, siphon away your talent and keep you hidden, because they're afraid of your success. They're afraid of your competition, right? Because you're really that talented. And yeah, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. There will be some real challenges there, but you're fully capable of overcoming them. It's going to add to your story, and you're going to be successful at the end of it. Spirit wouldn't be giving you all these signs and pushing you to do it. You wouldn't be constantly thinking, should I, if it wasn't divinely guided, my dear friend, okay? I really hope that you got something out of this message. I just noticed that these 2 cards are like tilted, and I'm just going to take them. Let's see what they say. Oh, that was those were these cards over here. It was from me flipping them around. But, feeling the need to just actually bring them back out, this is actually confirmation as well. This is emphasis, right? Do you see this dishonest fool over here? This guy, this Jack? This dishonest person, right? This partner, this fake partner, they're a fake partner. This is Spirit reminding you, because both these cards, right, they're sitting over here, like, this is emphasis. You don't need them. You don't need them. Let them go, right? If they betray you, which seems like they're waiting on their chance, or they're like, they're probably just jealous, or maybe they're just weak. They're not ready. They're not ready. Maybe they are a good person, but they're not ready to join you on this. It's not part of their path. This isn't their path. This is not what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying this for you, and they're saying that you are fully capable of doing it. Let's go back over our advice again, and just so we can put it all together, okay? Empowerment. Do you see her with her wings, spreading her wings, flying away? Yeah, I get it to focus, but boom. There she is. She's spreading her wings and she's flying. She's being an inspiration to everybody around her. Empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. Don't be afraid of your own talents, right? Don't let people like cage your talents either, or breadcrumb you. You're way, way too talented for that. You must be, I'm really feeling like, especially since this card over here, feeling so spiritual, maybe you're a light worker. You really, and the world needs more in the light worker collective right now, okay? As much soldiers of light, as many soldiers of light as we can have. Like, please do. Please, come on. Blessed change. Don't be afraid. Blessed. You're blessed. Be happy. Major life change brings you great blessings. Right? You're capable of it. Look at her. Look how happy she is. I know you want to smile like that. And you can. And then self-employment says it right here. Look at her face. Look at her. She's like, you guys, you thought you could keep me down? You thought you could dim my light? You thought that you could keep me hidden away, tucked away somewhere, making less than what I deserve? Watch me shine. Watch me sparkle. Watch me spread my glow all over the world with the tides of change. You're a born entrepreneur, and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities because, right, it's divinely guided. I mean, I can't even put it any clearer than that. Um, I'm gonna give. So I also felt like I needed to do one for the divine masculines out there, and I'm gonna do the same thing for you too. I'm so inspired by this read. I am going to create a power item for you to just kind of maybe help boost you through this experience. If that is something that you're interested in doing, I'm totally free. It's a gift from me. Please just email me through my website, sacredkernel.com, SACREDKERNEL.com, and mention this video. Basically, like the first person who emails me, I'm gonna know this is for you, and I'm gonna make you something already. And then so if you could just email me, like just I'm inspired, I'm gonna go make it. So it's like if you can just email me, your mailing address, and of course mention this video, and I'll just get connected with you and send it your way, and hopefully, I don't know, I can't wait to see how this turns out and what you decide to do. All right, so I hope this helps you, and have a great day. Bye.